Pod, aka People of Detroit. We wanna put people on. You know what I'm saying? We wanna get the world to know more about Detroit.
Well, what makes us different at the Pod is that we want to have real stories by real people and displaying real triumphs. At the end of the day, in Detroit, one thing we know how to do is hustle harder.
Yo, what it do? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Sir LA.
It's me, your girl, Dahlia.
And you are in here rocking with The Pod, a.k.a. The People of Detroit. And today, we have another very special guest. You know what I'm saying? Very hard-working individual.
Yes.
He is a artist. He raps. He makes beats. You know, he does his thing, and he been circulating, you know, around the city for quite some time. Yes, and he been cementing his name in the Detroit, underground for sure. And who I'm speaking of, we are speaking of Woodrow the Entertainer.
What up?
Give it up. What up, though?
What's the deal? You are now rocking with the real Woodrow the Entertainer. I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
For sure, man. Yeah, so. I always like to start the show off with, man, what hood made you, man?
I'm from Brightmore.
Hey.
I know my name Woodrow, but that's just my name. I'm from Brightmore.
All right, Brightmore, what street?
Linden and Outer Drive.
Okay, I had my stint. I was over on literally Lasser and 5 Mile. I was gonna make sure I said it right.
I was in Outer Drive for most of my life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
but that's Schoolcraft. But everybody,
It's like
it's weird. Like
I live in Schoolcraft too. I'm just a little traveling thing.
Yeah, I done lived a little bit everywhere. I done lived on. My mama from Schoolcraft. I'm from Brightmore. I done lived on 7 Mile, 8 Mile.
All West Side.
All West Side though. We ain't doing the East.
Shout out East Side.
Well, they ain't got no Taco Bell. No, they got Taco Bell.
West Side, yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. So let me add on that. So I'm an artist. Producer. I'm also a recording engineer and a songwriter.
Okay, talk that shit, black man.
So
I
do.
You do it all.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there.
No, that's real. That's what we got you on here for, so you can let people know how, what you do exactly and how you do it. You know what I'm saying? And you do it very well. I heard a few songs and you doing your thing out here, bro. Like seriously. Like as far as rapping wise and music in general, like when did you first start getting into it? Like for real?
When I first got into music, I was a late bloomer, so I didn't like grow up rapping and doing music. I was around it. I could rap, but I was an athletic dude. I played basketball, high school, college.
Right.
So I'll say probably when I turned like 20, 19, something like that, I kind of start picking it up. I kind of fell in love with it, put the basketball down.
Yeah. You drop the hoop dreams?
Right.
I mean, okay, so I had to weigh it out, you know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing I love more than basketball, even with music. Still love basketball more. But your basketball career is dependent on your health.
No, that's true.
You get injured, you know what I'm saying? Things be looking a little different.
Sketchy.
And I was already injured in high school.
Oh, wow.
And you went to Ferndale High, correct?
I went to Referee Union, and I went to Ferndale.
And you went to Ferndale after,
Which one did you...
You graduated from Ferndale?
Yeah, I graduated from
Ferndale.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know you was big on the basketball, because I remember seeing somewhere that y'all was second in the state.
Oh, yeah. We came second in the state tournament. So shout out my squad, the Ferndale Falcons, man.
All right, Ferndale Falcons. Shout out.
Yeah, and you had a scholarship to Mary Grove at one point.
I didn't have a scholarship. I had walked on, and then I ended up going to Kalamazoo Valley.
Okay.
Oh,
because I just ended up moving, and I kind of walked on to that team too. Okay. And then, you know what I'm saying, I just stopped going to college altogether. I kind of picked up music.
Yeah, I was about to say you started getting into the music. Right.
I went to Full Sail University.
Yeah, and that's a dope ass school, bro. Like,
thank you,
because that's like an entertainment, nothing but entertainment type college. It's in Florida, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went online though. That's the thing. That's the kicker. So I started trying to go online, You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really learning much. I ain't gonna lie. And then I seen how much it costs a semester. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do music.
I think I seen like 29,000, 24,000, something like
semester,
that. Or not a semester, but a year.
No, it was like
or something like that. I look.
It was like 15 or something like that. That was a semester.
Yeah, and that's what he's saying. Like a year. That's about right. About 30.
Something like that.
About 30.
So
yeah,
I'm
about right.
I'm like, you know what? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't learning too much of shit.
Like,
this shit crazy.
Right.
You know what? I'm not about to waste my money. I'm about to just make my own way.
I'm gonna go ahead out.
Yeah, so I ended up just doing my own thing. You know, I wasn't engineering yet. I was just only making beats and rapping.
You started off as Woodrow Black.
Oh man, you went way back. I need to take them pictures off my Facebook. But at first, my name wasn't even Woodrow. My name was some other. Can I cuss on here?
Go ahead, bro.
It was some other shit.
He put the emphasis on that one.
Right.
My name was what? First, my name was Young Black. Then I did my little research, found out it was a Young Black that was already out in Houston at the time. Houston was hot at the time too, so.
Okay, right.
So I'm like, okay, gotta change my name. And how I ended up coming up with my name was, it ain't even nothing special. I was in school. They were teaching about Woodrow Wilson, and I was like, damn, that name hard as hell. That's gonna be my name. It was that, and then Young Dro came out with that Dro. I'm clean in this bitch. I'm like, you know what?
Right. I'm going that way.
Now I'm in the show to live. It got me hyped a little bit. All right.
Period.
That's funny. And I guess around that time where the Woodrow Black was transforming into an artist, that was the definition of swagger.
No, okay. So
was that an album or was
that was a song that I had. That was when I first started rapping too. I'm glad that song never came out. It was a song. That's when the word. You know how certain catchphrases catch on for like 4 or 5 years. And how did whatever. That's when swag first caught on. That's when I first started rapping. This was like 2009, 2010, something like that. So that was just a song that I had, and I edited a little picture or whatever. I was just putting something together. That wasn't no album.
The humble stages. When I go back and look at beginning phases of different people's careers, I like seeing that transition because when you look at from the start to where that person is in that present time, it's like, man, if you don't see growth, then it's like, what is that person even doing? You know what I mean?
Definitely. I was just saying that the other day, looking at pictures like, man, I can't. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at pictures. I was playing music. And somebody asked to hear my first song ever, and it's still on YouTube. So I went to it over there. I'm listening to it. I turned it off. I ain't even listened to the whole song. I just turned it off. Like, I came a long way. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to play this, but that's funny, man.
That was the first and the last time I did 3 whole verses. Ain't nobody doing that no more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's
everything is instantaneous. Like
2 minute songs is the thing nowadays.
But I always tell people it's good. I tell people though, it's good though to have the songs that are shorter because that's that replay value. Because if a person gets super hyped and then you kill that energy, they're like, oh, run that back, and then you get more streams that way too. Anyway.
Yeah, I think that's probably what birthed that notion to do that. Like people start dropping them 1 minute. 30 songs, 2 minute songs.
Right.
And it be over so quick, you still be having the adrenaline. You like, man, play it back.
Play it back. Yep.
Run that back. So, yeah, I got a lot of those. I'm about to see.
And I know in the beginning of your career, too, well, I ain't going to say the beginning, but you went through 2 record deals since you've been, in the music thing.
It was more like 1.5. So was
Rough Dog? Was that the very first?
Yeah, Rough Dog. I had signed to Rough Dog.
I remember
first.
Okay,
that was an independent. That was an independent record label at the time.
Okay,
and, they had a lot of artists, and I kind of walked in. They first signed me as a producer. They didn't even know I rap.
Oh wow!
I had went in there. I had got a session from one of their engineers at the time. Did a song or whatever, and he really liked my song. Shout out to RB, man.
All right.
Shout out to RB. Chef Boy RB, because he really gave me the sauce. I'm gonna get you there. All right, look. So I came out, did a song. He liked the song so much. He was like, "Why are you not signed to my label?" You know what? I'm not gonna tell him to sign you, but just keep coming up here. He gonna see you eventually. So I just kept coming up there every day after that, every day, to the point where he was like, "You know how to make beats?" I'm like, "Yeah, I make beats." Made a beat. And then somebody walked in and bought it for $300 at the same, like I'm making it.
Okay.
And there was a dude who walked in. He was like, who beat is this? I was like, I'm making it right now. You see me hitting the track. You know what I'm saying? He like, how much? Now at this point, this is like what, 2013? Something like that. I wasn't selling beats for that much at that point. You know what I'm saying? I really had just started selling beats. I was getting $50, $100.
Right.
But when he was like, how much? I was like, $350. It's like he already had the shit in his hand. $350. I don't know how. I was like $350. He was like,
he just magically it appeared.
I was like, bet, what's your email?
They wasn't even finished.
Look, I'm nosy. I'm nosy. Look, shout out to Sir Charles. He don't care blowing you up.
So once Ruff seen that, shout out my dog Sir Charles,
shout out
man.
the bro. Shout out the bro.
Shout out my guy, man. Hey, I record all his music too. He got some fire coming. Watch
He's working.
Yeah, we gonna get back into that. But so Ruff seen me sell that beat, and then he listening to the beat, and he like, you made this? I'm like, yeah. Like, you make beats? I'm like, yeah. Like, all right. Walked out the studio, came back in like 15 minutes with a contract.
Oh wow!
Damn!
Like, you want to sign? You want to sign to the label? I'm like, yeah. The fuck? I mean, oh yeah, I can cuss her here. The fuck? So he like, you know what I'm saying? Take it to your lawyer, have him look it over. You know, niggas. We ain't got no lawyer. I'm brand new in this. I don't even have the knowledge to even go through this process, but I did it anyway. I took it to somebody who dealt with the artist that dealt with record dealers, but he wasn't a lawyer though.
Okay.
Right.
He basically told me the ins and out of the contract for the most part.
Okay, like basic verbiage.
But I did, like he told me like the tricky wordage and all of that. But what I didn't realize is, I'm thinking like every contract came with all the same terms. You know what I'm saying? This contract was different. It was some stuff that just wasn't in there. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's neither here nor there. That was my first deal.
Right.
Yeah,
the second deal, it wasn't like I didn't actually sign, but I did some work with so me, Rev City, who was it? Rico Will, T-Rez, Kara Lene, and Kev. Kev. Yeah, DJ Killer Kev. We all came up with a production team called Brick City. Okay. We had a studio over there on 7 Mile in like Greenfield area at the time. And we was basically, we had our own studio. We was writing records for artists because everybody had a big like network about themselves to where they can get to an artist who just need that work. You know what I'm saying? For sure. They would come to us. So they'd come to us, we'd make the beats, write the song, demo it.
The whole factory,
matter of fact, yeah. We didn't even demo it. Out. We just put them in the booth and told them what to say pretty much. Oh wow. So that was and Rev was signed with Clover G's. So we sent records back and forth. Yeah. Okay. So we sent records back and forth to Flip a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd make beats and then we'd send it off. And then he'd send a verse back in a couple of days type stuff. So yeah, that was the I guess. Oh no, it was another deal I did do. I forgot about that.
You had to jog that memory.
I forgot about that. Yeah, it's been a minute. So it was another deal when I was with a team called Team Money Hungry. You know what I'm saying? We had I was a part of a group called Team Money Hungry. We had a real hot run.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
We won all kind of awards.
I would say you won a few awards with them too.
Yeah. I won awards
some Detroit Honor Awards. Y'all won like 3 awards with the Detroit Honor Awards.
Y'all was
I think we won like Best Live. We won Best Live Performer every year.
Best Live Performer, Best New Group.
And I won Best Producer.
Best Music Engineer. Yeah.
And who, real quick,
and Donna won Best.
Real quick, I was gonna say, can you run down everybody that was in that team at that time, real quick?
At which time? Because it's
the Team Money. Oh, I only know
Team Money.
I'm gonna just say everybody. So it started out. I think Black Rain. Yeah, you know, he that's his idea. Then he met Money, but I had already known Black Rain because we both were signed to Rough Dog.
Yeah, Black Rain's dope.
And Black Rain also grew up with my older brother in high school. Like they grew up together. They was friends. So I had already knew him. And I think this is around the time I was at Brick City. That's when I first met Money. Money and Black Rain came to my studio and they recorded Whipping the Track. Okay. Some of y'all might remember that song. Recorded that was like 2015. Wasn't no Team Money Hungry. We was just us. Couple years down the line, I end up getting out of that situation. I end up going into a situation where I had a studio at the hip hop shop. Okay. In the back of the hip hop shop. The hip hop, y'all know what I'm talking about.
The original hip hop shop.
Yeah, the hip hop shop. So I I just had a little bubble. It's already a bubble there anyway, but they throwing showcases.
Yeah.
I am the studio in the back, so I'm just involved with everything.
I remember you being on a few showcases where you had a hell of an experience. Well, you had Sierra.
Oh, man, you was there? Oh, man.
Hey, listen, I just do my homework. That's all.
That was crazy. So that wasn't the real Sierra. I wish. But, so what that was Faking the Band. That's a show that Cisco puts on at Club Blue like every couple of months. It's dope though. So basically what we do is perform as other artists.
Wow. That's dope.
I came there with my dog A-Dot and Sir Charles, who we were just talking about. And we was gonna do Bone Thugs and Harmony. Just on some, who don't love Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Right. Yeah, nah, for sure.
And y'all ugly motherfuckers is not gonna keep making fun of me while I'm up here trying to do my thing.
Period.
But yeah, so I was gonna be Crazy Bone. I've been called that all my life, so I'm like, we're gonna do that or whatever. So I get to the show, everybody look at me. As soon as I walk in, I got my locks down. They're like, dang, you ain't tell me y'all have Future. I'm like, bro, I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I know you like, yeah, I am. I'm Future.
But no, like 7, 8 people ran up on me, like, you doing Future? You doing Future?
Oh, man.
So Cisco was like, is you doing Future? I was like, yeah, I'm going to do Future. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that show was. But Sierra was the first performance.
Got it.
And she just, you know what I'm saying? You seen the video. But basically, I didn't really know what was going on. She was just like, "Can you come out and sing Future part on the what's the song they had? Body Party."
Yeah,
and all he had was ooh, 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 ooh. So I could do that. You know what I'm saying? So I get on the stage, she freaked me down. You hear me? And I did not see that coming, so that's why it kind of looked like that. But that's what that was. That wasn't the real Sierra.
Okay.
She could dance just as good as her though.
Oh, I say right.
Yeah, I got to see.
It still sound like some dope shit though.
Anybody
for
on
sure.
that level, they going hard.
I know you made the cameo in Love and Hip Hop Detroit.
Oh yeah.
How was that, bro? Like, how did you come upon that opportunity?
I think Nate Jones was doing Love and Hip Hop Detroit.
Okay.
And he had it going on YouTube, and I didn't know everybody at the time. I probably know more of them now.
Right.
But I probably knew like 2 or 3 artists that was involved with it, and Nate Jones. And he said he wanted to shoot a scene with me, and he also wanted some studio time because I was on there twice.
Okay.
And so he booked studio time both times I was on it, and they recorded a song, and then I was just in the episode, and I had my little part, and that's what that was.
Okay.
As far as the Love and Hip Hop Detroit goes.
Yeah, I know you go back when it comes to this music stuff, man. And when I say go back, I mean Bullfrog. Go back.
Yeah, Bullfrog.
Shout out to the Bullfrog, man. I missed the Bullfrog. I was trying to hurry up and get another record deal so I could buy the building.
So they trying to sell it for $1 million.
Man, how did you and K Nice come up with that First Fridays, bro?
Okay, First Fridays. Man, I miss First. We're going to have to bring that back. But anyway.
Shout out to K-Nice.
Shout out to
my dog,
It ain't
K-Nice,
there no more,
yeah,
but, you know, shout out.
Yeah, for sure.
But, so how we came up with it was I had a relationship with the owners of the Bullfrog. Okay. That's where I did my first show. And then, like, I was booked 3 times a week for years after that first show. So they know me. They literally watch me grow up in this music stuff. So, it get to the point where once you're an artist, you did all the open mics, you done won all the shows, you literally won I've won just about everything by myself. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just spending money on showcases, and I'm not getting further than a certain point.
Right.
So I'm like, I'd rather just throw the show. So I talked to Lisa. Lisa is the owner. Well, I'm sorry, Jake Forner is the owner. Jim Forner is the owner, but that's his wife, and she was running the business. Okay. So I talked to her about it, and she was like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know everybody already. Of course, why wouldn't they come mess with you? You literally know everybody." So she gave me the opportunity to have my own night, and you know, K Nice was already throwing parties.
Right. Okay.
He might not have been throwing showcase, but he was already throwing parties.
Right.
And we was already talking about doing something together. So I extended the offer to him, like, "Hey, let's. It's time. It's been dropped in my lap. It's time."
For sure.
So we did the first one. It was a success, and then we had like a 3-year run after that.
Okay. Yeah.
All
a
the
good
way,
series.
all the way into the Bullfrog closed to that night.
Oh wow! Y'all were the last The last show. No, the last show was Uncle P had the last show. Oh yeah! Shout out to Uncle P.
Mom was like, the beginning, like the middle of December or
towards
something like
the
that.
end of the run, basically.
Yeah,
wow.
It ended up on New Year's.
That's dope.
Yeah. So shout out to the Bullfrog, man. The Bullfrog is responsible for a lot of people's careers and stage presence.
I performed there a couple times.
I performed there a few times myself too.
Yes, it's one of them things, a staple definitely for Detroit artists.
Yeah.
And I feel for the artists that's coming up that won't have those experiences, but I can say we definitely, I'm sure we all can attest, we had some wonderful experiences at the Bullfrog.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, I hope we get some more dope venues in the city.
Yeah,
man,
so many.
When I started, we had Blondies, Club Sin, like all of the dope places with stages and lights and sound systems. Now it ain't like that no more. They closed most of those places. So
rent out halls and different type of unique venues just to create situations.
Yeah, I remember I seen you with Prophet, the Dope Boy.
Oh, Dope Boy, dang.
Yeah, I performed with Prophet too back in 2012. I did a showcase with him too. I was trying to think that I see you before, but I don't think I did. I may have, but I didn't. You probably
that was my first show.
You probably went as more than I
really? That
did.
was the first show.
Yeah, that was my first show, December 12th, 2012.
I think my show with him was June 2012.
Okay.
It was June 2012.
Oh, no. Okay, I was there. You talking about the show on Tupac's birthday?
Was it? I think it was some shit.
I got a video.
Wow.
It's a video on YouTube.
Because I got a video of that performance too when I was there.
Oh,
that's crazy. Small world.
Man, that's crazy.
For sure.
World.
It's crazy. Shout out Prophet too. I ain't seen Boy in a minute though, but shout out Prophet. As far as your, career, like what's something that you can say that you conquered, that you wanted since the beginning of when you started doing this music shit? What's something you like, dog, I'm fucking glad I did that shit and I did it on my fucking own and I own that shit. Like what's something you can say throughout your career that happened like that?
Something that I'm glad I invested into pretty much.
Like a huge milestone.
Yeah, something that you did that you wanted in the beginning that you end up conquering. You feel me?
Being able to have the skill set that I have.
Nice.
To where I won't need as many people as most artists would because I could do a lot on my own. So, I can make the beat, write the song, perform the song. Mm-hmm. I was throwing shows too, so I was the platform for that.
For sure.
So it was a time where I didn't know how to do all of that. Like when I first signed to Rough Dog, I didn't know how to engineer. The reason I learned how to engineer was because none of the engineers or nobody wanted to record me. They didn't want the artists and some of the engineers was artists too, but they didn't really want any more artists to be signed to the label because of whatever reason. I'm just let that marinate. But they was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really need no more artists. So I learned how to do that. I learned how to do that shit myself.
Hey, period.
And I became better than a lot of people.
For sure.
I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I became real good at it.
Talk then.
So, yeah, I'm good at it now.
I got a question for you.
What's that?
I want to know, as far as when we think about Detroit, I want to switch the energy up. Tell me about your first fight in Detroit.
My first fight?
You got a first fight?
All my life I had to fight. What you mean?
I know it's a funny story.
I mean, I probably was a kid. I don't.
He said, all right.
He probably was super little.
You mean like as an adult?
That you remember?
I mean, just something that stick out to you. Like, man, I remember I was fighting little Jimmy, and he slipped, I slipped, we laughed. A little goofy little story like that. It ain't got to be no crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He said, all my life I had to fight.
All right. In middle school, I put somebody in the locker and socked them and locked them in it.
You put somebody in the locker?
Till lunchtime.
You a bully. You are a bully.
No, they was messing with me.
No, I'm talking.
And that's the best revenge because now you got them goofy stuff up in the locker. Shout out to Locker Kid, I'm sure.
Right. I'm sure he remembers that.
I caught him lacking. So look, so he was doing some stupid where he was kind of like getting in his locker, and he already had been messing with me. You know what I'm saying? So I seen him doing something stupid, trying to show off for some girls. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? So I made my way over that way. You know what I'm saying? Not looking that way, but walking. Went to class. Yeah, he was in there till lunchtime. But as far as the fight go, that's about it.
That's hilarious.
I mean, it's more than that.
That's still funny though. That's
funny.
still funny though. Man, so I know that you this one song, man. I know you got a plethora of songs.
Yeah, you workaholic.
But it's one song that just cannot go away. Your fan base will not let it go away.
Oh, I know this song.
And that is Triple Double.
Yes, indeed.
My dog. That is a fucking banger, bro. And I see why people won't let it go away. So, you know what I'm saying? That. Everybody go download it. Woodrow the Entertainer.
Go get that Triple Double.
Go
watch that video.
Yeah, the video is
for sure.
Well, I want to say, what is it about? Maybe just under 70,000, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was 64, 65.
It's got some good views.
64, 65,000.
The video, the song, it's infectious. It's super lit.
For sure.
Super lit.
And if y'all like that, y'all gonna love the new one.
The new one look, we got to segue into the new one. That new one is interesting. Let's run down about Bop It. I'm messing with that one.
All right, so my new single Bop It. How I came up with that, me and my boy Rushy, we was at work. We just working, and he had that beat. The beat came on, and I'm like, dang, this got a little bop to it. It's cause you know, like, I'm a beat connoisseur. Like I love good beats. You know what I'm saying? And that beat is so simple. It's like it sounds like Looking Ass.
Okay.
Like it sounds like that, but it's real simple. But those kind of beats make the best song.
Infectious.
Yeah.
They make the best song. So I just kept hearing it. And then out of nowhere, I was just like, pop it. Flick it. Twist it. Pull it. And then somebody across the room started laughing. But I was like, no, that was kind of sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That was kind of sweet.
You like, I'm serious.
So like that. Like, we need to drop that. So when we got off work, we went to the studio. And it took me a minute because I'm trying to figure out how to make the hook make sense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if you know the hook, you know, it makes sense. But it took me a minute to figure out something for Flick It. But, you know, come and get your thought. Bop it. Damn, my blood went out. Flick it. I got my Glock. Pull it. Oh, yeah, that's your block. Spin it. Just make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And, I don't know. Ever since when I first did the song, I only did the hook. I did the hook. And then I had a session in Atlanta with this artist named Tierra Mills and they kill me. My dog Jay Elliott. Shout out Jay Elliott. Shout out Katrina Bossett Management, by the way, for putting that together. Okay. But basically, she took an artist from LA and an artist from New York and me in Detroit, and then my management is in Columbus. Okay. None of us live in the same state.
Okay.
Wow.
And we all basically met up in Atlanta and put this song together, and y'all gonna see about that song. Y'all gonna see about that song real soon. Shout out, that's for sure, man. Yeah, so like I went down there and we put that song together, and when we had a little intermission from doing the songs we was doing, I was just playing stuff, and I messed around and clicked on Bop It. I didn't even mean to click it because I don't let people hear stuff before it's done. I clicked on Bop It, and it was a studio full of people. And then we had, where was we at? ABS Studios. If y'all from Atlanta, y'all, you know, if you know, you know. So I think coming in that session, Lil Zane was walking out.
Okay.
This is different. Like, we don't got that kind of stuff here. So I'm like, nigga, is that? You know what I'm saying? So we do the session. Get a minute. I play Bop It. Everybody get to looking around like.
They catching that bug.
What is this?
Yeah.
Like, everybody. It's 15 people in the studio. I only know about 7. So everybody like, what is this? I got my head down in my phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm just scrolling. Then the producer of the song that we all put together, he had put me, he was like, hey, come here real quick, let me holler at you. Took me to the door, like basically so I could just see everything. He was like, look, just look. Look at everybody. Look what they doing. Mm-hmm. Like, they done made you play this song 40 times. That's a hit, bro. That's a hit. Forget Triple Double. Forget I got this other song called Sing It To Me. Y'all gonna see that song too. But he's like, forget that song. No, this the one.
This the one.
I don't even want to hear nothing else. Don't play nothing else. He meant it because I tried to change the song and he changed it back. So he meant that. You know what I'm saying? So with just going off that energy, I came back home and just finished the song. And then once I listened to the song, I'm like, this sounds like something that could be on TikTok. You know, I don't want to say my age, but you know what I'm saying? I'm at that age where like TikTok is like TikTok.
Yeah, I'm a little TikTok challenge.
I'm in the same
boat
with you, bro.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna use that.
Same boat with you, bro. I look at that shit like,
I can't even click on it. It's too turned up. As soon as you click on it, bro. I just woke up, fam. I'm not clicking on this app no more. But no, so I always make kind of dance records, party records. You know what I'm saying? Club bangers and anthems and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm like, let me make something that people would be able to do some type of challenge to, just so I could throw myself in that ring. So that was Bop It. Then I met Danny Baby. Danny Baby, she basically made up the dance challenge. She made up the dance. I asked her to do it. She fell in love with the song.
Nice.
She like, I'll send it to you as soon as I get home. She sent me I ain't even posted them all still. She sent me about 15, 16 videos of her choreography to this song. And it was so cool. I can't even do it. And it's my challenge. I can't even do it. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Danny Baby, man.
Shout out to Danny Baby.
Shout out.
You got to get him together and teach
him
that dance.
To your shit, all that. That's real.
Yeah, now they doing it in Russian.
Nice,
nice. Shit.
Yeah,
okay.
It's
getting serious.
It's getting some traction, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna do something. I think that song's gonna do something. But I got a lot more too.
For sure.
I seen that DJ Truth had threw you in the mix a few times with Triple Double. And
oh yeah, that's my dog, man.
Yeah, that's my dog too. That's why I brought him up.
Straight up.
Yeah,
shout out to DJ Truth.
Yeah,
man. Shout out DJ Truth.
If it wasn't for Truth, man, I ain't even gonna lie. I might not even be like as me as I am.
As me as I am.
And by that I don't mean dark skin. But no, like I literally used to. How I met Truth through Camille Page, or she used to go by Twitter back then.
Okay.
And I think that was before I was even in a real studio. I hadn't been in a real studio to that point. Mm-hmm. So she like, you can get with my dude. He record all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was already watching all his beat videos, and I was already a fan. Mm-hmm. Anyway, okay. So she gave me the contact. I finally linked up with him, and I think I recorded one song with him. I recorded Everything I Love. That was the song I first performed on my first show.
Okay. Dope.
That was my first song to everybody. A lot of people, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people that knew me back then know me for that song too.
Okay.
But he recorded that song. And then I'm just looking at the vibe, you know what I'm saying? I see him working with artists. I wasn't even thinking about being an engineer yet. You know what I'm saying? I literally used to go and sit in his sessions. Mm-hmm. I just sit there, soak up game. Not say nothing. Him and John Black. I used to sit there.
Oh wow.
Man, I'm talking. I go back when he had his group Red Sanction. Man, he had.
I had every album. I just talked to Ash the other day.
Oh wow! Shout out Ash. Wow.
So I'm hip to all of that.
That's dope. When I seen that, I was like, oh okay, dope. Yeah, that's my brother.
Truth's supposed to be he's supposed to be my official DJ.
Yeah, all right. Man, you gotta catch him. He always gone.
Truth always out of town. We gonna get you on the pod, bro.
He live out of town. You know how
he be out of town for 2 months. Be like, I'll be back in March. Yeah.
But I do want to acknowledge something you said though. If people didn't catch it, and it's something also that we've mentioned before. When you got in a room with some juggernauts, you know what I'm saying? You sat back and you soaked up and absorbed in that moment and was learning. A lot of people don't know how to do that. They'll get in the room and talk themselves out of something. You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes it's best when you get around some dope people to soak up as much game as you can, you know?
Yeah. And I know you opened up for a few big names, you know, as far as like Bone Thugs. You opened up for Trina.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can remember everybody. Bone Thugs, Trina, Pretty Ricky, Derez Deshawn.
Okay.
What's the most recent one I did? I think that was Bone Thugs.
Okay.
There's been a few. Chevy Woods.
Okay.
I ain't heard from him in a minute. It's a lot. I don't even know. Like, cause that's not even something that I even like try to reach to go do necessarily no more. It just kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you want to open up for a big name. They want 45 bands. I'm exaggerating, but they want some cheese, and I ain't have it at the time. So you know what I'm saying? That ain't something that I always want to do. But when the opportunity presents itself, I'm on it. I'm a performer.
That's how it's supposed to be.
I give a great show. I give a great show.
Is there like a out of town performance that you may have that might be like your favorite? You got a good out of town experience that you want to share?
out of town. I have a couple. I did a few shows in Columbus. With my manager Katrina. She had me. It was like I don't want to call it a tour, but it was a tour. But we just kind of stayed in the area though. It was like a little region.
Okay.
So I went down there, and she had me meet with celebrity DJ YG and a few people who is, you know what I'm saying, tapped in as far as the industry goes, like real tapped in. And they was like, "Oh, you want to do some shows? Okay, we about to go on the run, then. I hope you ain't got nothing to do." I'm like, "What you mean? Like, we about to go on the run." We went and did like 3-4 shows in like 3-4 different cities in the same night or within 2 nights or something like that.
Okay.
So that's one thing. No. I performed in New York. That was dope. Did I perform in Cleveland? I don't know. I ain't performed in Cleveland, no.
Okay.
But I performed in New York and Columbus and Atlanta. And that's it. Okay. And a couple other little cities.
And more to come though, right?
Yeah,
more to come.
Definitely more. Definitely more.
And I know you had a recent thing that just happened where you auditioned for the Pistons for a performer.
Yeah,
that was super dope.
Man, how was that experience, bro?
Man,
that was dope when I seen that shit.
Yeah,
that was the milestone that I always wanted to do. That's what I should have said.
Okay.
That's
when I saw that was dope.
I wanted to do that. Now, even though I didn't get the part. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't pick me.
Yeah.
But just to be on that floor, just to be performing in front of who I was performing in front of, which was a bunch of legends that I look up to. You know what I'm saying? And for the goal at hand, you know what I'm saying? That was a dream come true. That's something I literally wanted to do since I was like, before I was even rapping. I wanted to perform on the Piston at the Piston game. So that was something that was dope for me. So every time I posted, you know, everybody love to see stuff like that because a lot of people wanted triple-double to be in NBA 2K. I'm still trying to get on there.
Yeah, it can still happen. It can still happen.
Hell yeah, it can. Don't look like that. Stop putting energy. That's negative energy.
Nah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done had a meeting with United Masters. Like, I done drove to, where did we go? Where's BMI building at? Nashville. We went to Nashville to meet with them. You know what I'm saying? For this to happen. And it didn't come through because of some business stuff on my end. So that's my fault. But that's learning experiences as an artist.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So now I'm doing everything on the up and up.
For sure.
On the beats, on the words. Apply for all your royalties on every level. Because it's not just BMI's song trust, publishing, all of that.
Yeah, free game. Listen,
definitely. So sure. I just try to, even though I'm not necessarily gonna to be signed to a label no more, I kind of move in a way where like I'll make it easy if they did wanna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't have to up a bag so much for me as they would somebody who just rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right, without that business intact.
Yeah, because I can come with my own beats. I can make my own beats personally. I have my own team of producers. I engineer my own stuff. I don't really outsource that much.
And you just opened your studio.
Yes,
you built
that's right. Yes, let's talk about that.
You know, Hitsville Music Group. You know what I'm saying? He just put his shout out.
Yes. Check him out.
Y'all see what it is?
Rock that brand. Check it out.
Hitsville Music Group. You know what I'm saying? Woodrow the Entertainer. He just put his new studio together, and
it looks fabulous.
I know recently he had a special, like however many hours you buy, he matches you. So, you know, I don't know how long it's going, but if you inquiring, I'd rather you inquire now and get the deal. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give him the information. So, I just opened up Hitsville Studios probably like 2 days ago, for real. 2-3 days ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Flowers for that.
Congratulations to you, too.
Hey, look.
Congratulations to both of y'all. This is something else, too.
For sure.
Yeah, so entrepreneurs.
Appreciate
entrepreneurs.
That,
but what was I saying? I'm goofy. I'm sorry.
No, you say you just got it.
Yeah. So the studio deal I'm doing basically, you know, it's not no real free studio time out here. You know, free studio time is not free. I know for a fact. I had to pay it.
Not free.
And now y'all got to pay me. So look, what I'm doing basically is a match deal. Everybody want to match. Okay, match. You know what I'm saying? So however many studio hours you buy, I'm gonna match you. Man. So if you, it's up to 5 hours though. I'm just.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I do got 3 kids. I gotta do
3. Shit. Yeah.
Aaliyah, Jayla, Lil Ju, who I go all out for. Shout out my kids, man.
Okay, yes.
Hey, why I'm bringing up your kids, man?
Yes.
Was that your idea to create that song? Or your son
for
did,
Lil
man?
Joe.
For his mom, man?
No, he did that on his own.
He did that his own?
That's dope.
Listen, okay,
he like
so
it's in his blood. Like,
it is. And like I get emotional every time I think about it because
okay.
How that happened, I had never took him to the studio with me ever. I had never had him around that type of stuff.
Wow.
So I brought him to the studio for the first time ever. I can show y'all the video when we get off camera. But I was playing my songs for him. He's like, Daddy, I like that song. He was getting all hype. You know what I'm saying? He was only 4 at the time. So like, Daddy, I like that song. Can you play that again? I had this song called Lifestyle. It was just a hook though. It was a song I didn't finish. I still didn't finish it. So I played it. He was like, Daddy, can you play that Lighthouse? Because I say Lighthouse in the hook. He was like, I'm like, what is Lighthouse? He's like, this song. I'm like, okay. I played it back. He was like, Daddy, I like that song. Can you show me how to do that? I'm like, what? You want to rap? Or you want to engineer and produce? He was like, show me how to do it. He didn't really answer me. He was like, show me how to do it. So I'm like, okay. So I basically just put him in the booth or in the chair under the mic and I just hit record. That's literally all I did. He literally one take that song.
Wow.
He one take
Shout
that.
out to Little Drew for the one take Jake.
He went crazy.
He one take that song.
I seen that like, hey dog, this dope. And he actually like finding the pockets and all that shit. Like,
so after that, clearly I was crying.
Man, I would have been too. Let my daughter do some shit. I'd be like, man, I'd be crying too, dog.
I was crying. And then I think I took him home and I was chilling with him and his brothers and sisters and stuff. And they was playing some music. They were like, we're gonna play some beats. We're gonna play some beats. You know what I'm saying? So they was playing some beats. Dog, Ju start rapping. Ju can rap. He's 4.
That's crazy.
He can rap. He's on beat. He didn't go off beat not one time. He changed his flow every 4 bars. Bro.
It's adults who can't do that.
Like, they can't.
No.
That's why
crazy.
I'm just like.
It's in that blood right there.
Man, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
So on his birthday, he was like, Daddy, can I shoot a video for my birthday?
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shoot him a real video, but I did that on my phone.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just edited it real quick. And
You
they
made
went
it
crazy
happen.
over it. So look out for Lil Ju Mommy.
Yes, yes.
That's coming soon. I'll probably drop that Mother's Day. When's Mother's Day?
The second Sunday in May.
May 12th, something like that. 11,
yeah.
12th, something.
Right before my birthday. Look out for Lil Ju.
Hey, look, invest in y'all kids. Y'all see they got a gift for talent. Encourage them and keep them pushing. You never know. You might have the next Michael Jordan or something in your family.
Easily.
Support your kids.
Easily. We were just watching American Dream with the Jackson 5 last night. And
Oh,
we looking
man.
like, why Joe ain't let them do what they wanted to do? Jackie wanted to play baseball.
Jerry wanted to go to college,
Reeby wanted to go to school.
but he had the vision and he
Well,
said,
he had the
like,
vision
hey.
and he knew what he wanted his kids to do. But
You want to know why he ain't let her go to college? Because we think would have been broke. That's why. What you mean? No, I'm just playing.
Facts though, they probably would have been. They probably would have been
They had some
average, just
natural
middle
gifts that he
class
channeled in
people.
on
dog.
because he was a singer and artist, I should say, and they had natural gifts. He like, no, y'all ain't doing this. This y'all gift. Watch, y'all gonna see. But what make it dope in your situation? You ain't got a Joe Jackson, Lil Ju. He came
Right,
to you
he coming
like,
to
Daddy,
you like
y'all-
pops.
Hey,
Show me.
and that's
That's
what
it.
make it
Right. Show
dope.
me.
That's
He got
fire.
it. He got it in him. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
for
So
sure.
that's he already like. I just say he is me because like
Man, he
look,
a twin.
bro.
you
I just be looking at him like the stuff that irritate him, like the stuff that he get mad about. Like, bro, this is me. Like, how's we able to do that? Well, you know how, but it's just crazy to witness it for yourself. And
I
you
know. I know you was supposed to be at South by Southwest. Did COVID mess that up?
Definitely.
Like,
COVID messed up.
like dog, because it's
COVID
like
shut down so much for people.
I was supposed to perform at the BT Experience.
BET.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
talk
bunch of
about
stuff.
that. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
How was that
yeah.
process to, even though it got canceled, just, I already know just going through that though, that process had to be like dope. Like, how did those opportunities present themselves?
My manager actually put that together for me.
Man, what's your manager's name again?
Her name is Katrina.
Katrina.
Bossette Management. That's
Boss
her
Ed
company
Management.
name.
Shout out to Boss Ed Management.
Bossette!
Yo, shout out.
Bossette!
My apologies for interrupting. Continue, brother. Continue.
Oh man. But oh yeah.
As far as the BET
as far as the
experience.
South by Southwest and everything, like, how did you come along to get that opportunity? Like, what, like, basically, what were you doing when you found out you was going on BT Experience? What were you doing when you found out you was about to be at South by Southwest? Like, how was your mind frame like when you found that information out?
My mind frame. I mean, I was happy because like I've been fed up of doing these showcases, these open mics. You know what I'm saying? Performing for just rappers or whoever, performing for, if you a person that bring 30 people, you performing for you and your niggas. Like, period. Right, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool, but you don't want it to be just that. Yeah, I wanted the real shows, and they don't get no realer than South by Southwest. Right, so that's something I always wanted to do. So when I expressed that with my management, you know, she has ties down there in Texas where they do it at. Like she knows a lot of people in the industry.
Nice.
So she kind of just made a few calls. Like, send me the song real quick. Send me the song. And then she just told me, like, yeah, so we supposed to be performing such and such. She had a couple other artists, too. We always going to go down there, but then COVID hit, messed up everybody's life.
Well, you know what? More to come. Look, I'm sure they'll do another one, and guess what?
Yeah, it's on the way. It's
on the way, period.
For sure. Well, I know, you know, we ain't going to hold you too much longer. We going to get ready to wrap up in a little second, man. Is there anything that you want to tell the people that's coming up with you as far as like where to contact you, you know, for instrumentals, beats, features, you know,
studio time, all that.
Studio time, everything.
Okay. One thing I want to touch on is a question one of y'all asked me, and I don't think I answered it fully because we kind of got sidetracked when you asked who all was in Team Money.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. Black Rain, Money SS, me, Sounds Hooligan, Kiki Waters, Toy Soldier.
I like a lot. Yes.
Amazing. She was in Team Money when we first started. Then we had Untamed. We had G Rich, Sarge. What's the other dude name?
That's like on No Limit level.
Right. We had a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And you know how teams rotate and do trade deadlines. You know what I'm saying? And the situation ended, but that was that. So that's just my answer for that. Now, where to reach me, you can reach me at Woodrow the Entertainer on Facebook, or that's my fan page or my personal page, Woodrow Brandon, Instagram, Twitter, everything else, The Real Woodrow. You really could just search The Real Woodrow and I'll populate on anything. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's where you can reach me. As far as studio time, you got to DM me or any of my business partners. Shout out Untamed and Joy Red. Joy Red shoot all my videos, by the way.
All right, shout out Joy Red.
Yeah. So tap in with me about studio time. Buy one, get one free. You have until February 11th. Get your shit together. Because listen, ain't nothing free. Y'all know that. So stop playing with me, man. Come get y'all come get y'all services while the getting is good, because you know I charge. Y'all know that.
Hey, listen, I'm a firm believer in if you want quality, you want good output, you got to invest in. You got to put money in.
We say that
y'all
every
don't
episode.
be cheap. Don't be cheap with your
invest
career.
Invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself.
Because ain't nobody else going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And the more you put into yourself, the more you going to get back. Because if you waiting on somebody to do it, it ain't going to never happen. Like, that's ever. True. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People help who help themselves. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And
I like that. That was a hard lesson learned.
Yeah.
You know how long ago I was supposed to have my own studio?
When was that?
Like probably 5 years ago. Like, but I was thinking somebody else was gonna help me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm helping them. Anyway, that's.
That's real. That's real because people that see this is gonna be able to relate.
People need to hear that. They may be experiencing that mistakes. And be like, damn, I'm going through that same shit. Man, hell no, I'm about to put my own shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Man, always make sure you straight. Make sure you straight. At the end of the day, you can't pour into nobody else's cup if your cup empty.
Talk that shit, black man.
Period.
Nah, it was Detroit Dreams. Is that a movie you in?
Yeah. Al Nook was shooting a movie called Detroit Dreams.
Shout out to Al Nook.
My ex manager Donna Banks, she had just told me she really just Donna's crazy. But
I love Donna.
She crazy as hell because she just called me like, "What your ugly ass doing? Get your ugly ass down here. They doing this. Come down. Bye. Click." That's how I did the Pistons thing and that movie. Okay. So she really just called me like, "What?" That's how we talk to each other. What your ugly ass doing? Why you not down here if you ain't doing shit? All right, well, you know what? You know it's up. Bye. Click. And when she said that, I wasn't doing nothing. So I pulled up and I played a little small part like a little performance part. Hopefully they use it.
Yeah, all right,
you know what I'm saying? So we gonna see.
Dope. Is that like your first kind of acting a little bit?
No, I did another movie called What People Do for Money, but I can get a whole interview of just that situation alone. But
he said that's a part 2.
Right.
But I
you have to come back and talk that story.
Yeah, but I was in another movie called What People Do for Money. Some stuff happened with that movie, and we had to sign paperwork for them to take us out the movie.
Oh, wow.
But they still premiered the movie with us in it.
Oh,
and all the DVDs got me on it.
Wow.
Your likeness just everywhere.
Man.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
But if you look on YouTube, they made a different version, and I'm not in it. So, yeah. But I was a main character in that movie. That was a dope experience, other than the BS that we went through.
You gonna get your feet wet with some more acting after that?
Yes.
The bug bit you?
Listen, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Y'all think I'm goofy? No, this is, like, I do music and all that. Yeah, I'll do that. But, like, when I get older, like, when I'm not, like, niggas ain't rapping at 50-something. We ain't Jay-Z. And Snoop. And E40. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not them. So, like, I always wanted to be an actor, too.
Okay.
I got a hell of a personality. You'll see.
For sure. Well, again, Woodrow the Entertainer, y'all can look him up, check his music out. He'll post all his newest events, whatever is going on.
Oh, he gonna post them.
He gonna post it. He gonna get it. He gonna make sure it's known for sure. And y'all go check out his video Triple Double on YouTube. And follow the pod page too on Instagram, the pod 313. You can follow us. And again, man, it was a pleasure having you, Woodrow, bro.
Thank you for having me, man.
For sure, man.
Definitely a pleasure. You know Make sure y'all stream Bop It. It's going crazy.
And be on the lookout for that video, because I'm about to shoot that video, too.
Yes.
I might drop something special for y'all on Valentine's Day. Who knows? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell the future. You know what I'm saying? I can only manifest it. But yeah. You are now rocking with the pod.
Look. We got your boy over here.
You already know what it is. It's Sir L.A.
It's your girl Dahlia.
And you are now rocking with Woodrow the Entertainer.
Yes, sir. Y'all are tuned in to the pod. Thank y'all for rocking, a.k.a. the people of Detroit. We out.
Peace, family. That was fun.